So this is the last movie on autofill. We're going to have completely exhausted the functionality of autofill. If you feel a sense of relief, that's okay. We're going to talk about custom lists. We're going to first construct a custom list manually, and then we're going to do it the easy way. We're going to electronically import it from a list that already exists, and then we're going to use that custom list to fill some cells. So custom lists in autofill. I've got a list here that I've sort of made up that is not in alphabetical order, but let's say that it's in the order that we need, given the fact that the northern region, hypothetically speaking, is the most prominent region. And we're going to use this list to populate reports about budgets and trends and sales numbers and other things. So we wanted to maintain this list to have it readily available in the order that we see here. We can actually do that. In order to get back to the place where we do this, we need to go back to the Excel Options dialog box, and we can get there by pressing Alt-F-T, A for Advanced, scroll down all the way to the bottom, and we have Create Lists for use in sorts and fill sequences. Edit Custom Lists. We're not going to create this list for sorts, but we're going to use it for fill sequences. So I'm going to click on Edit Custom Lists, and we see that we already have some. In the out-of-the-box version of Excel, we've got the days of the week, and we have the months of the year. But we can add our own lists by typing directly in here items separated by a comma. So the second item on the list is the southern region. So I've typed in the rest of these regions, northern, southern, eastern, and western. I can left-click Add and add that list to our custom lists. Left-click OK, and OK to close that dialog box. So when I have a value that's in a cell, that's an item that's on that list, let's say it's the southern region, I can grab the fill handle, and you see the next cell is going to be filled with the eastern region, then the western region, and since we're at the bottom of our list, it's going to start over again and populate the next cell with the northern region. I can release that, and if it was the northern region that we started with, of course, I'm going to copy that into a cell, it would duplicate the list just as we put it in, beginning with the northern, then the southern, eastern, and western region. So that's all fine and great, but there's another way to do it that's a lot easier. We can import this list, or any list, electronically. So we're going to go back again, Alt-F-T-A, scroll down, Edit Custom List. The first thing I want to do is get rid of the custom list that I already have, because I'm going to add this back electronically. So I'm going to delete that list after selecting it. The list will be permanently deleted. That's fine. That's what I want. Because what I want to do is create that list electronically. And I can choose to collapse this down like I just did, and then select the cells that contain the list. But I don't have to collapse it down if I don't want to. You don't have to do that. But now that we have that field populated, I'm going to left-click Import, and we've created that custom list in a way that's a lot easier than typing. Left-clicking OK to accept that, OK to accept that, and it, of course, works the same way. Control-Enter. We have the northern region. We want the southern region next, the eastern region, and then the western region. So that's custom lists in autofill. We can create a custom list back in the Excel Options dialog box in the Advanced settings at the bottom of the Advanced settings by either manually typing those items in separated by a comma, or we can import a selected range that contains the region and create the list electronically, and once we have the list out there, however it got there, we can use it as a fill sequence.